How important were sneakers in the early days of hip-hop?
Sneakers were important, period. And I'm not just hip hop, just the street. Because hip hop comes from the street, and hip hop mirrors what happens in the street. Okay? So a lot of people, when I teach about, hip hop, and I ask about, the look of hip hop, people, you know what I mean? They're like, well, what is hip hop? Baggy jeans. No, baggy jeans aren't hip hop. Baggy jeans is streetwear. That's what people wear in urban culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that translates to hip hop, because people from the urban culture are the people who doing hip hop. So, but sneakers have always been a direct correlation with you and who you are in the community. You know what I mean? How you look. People look at your feet first. Okay, they don't look at you eye to eye in New York. They look at your feet first, and then they work their way up. Okay, so if your feet game is tight, your shoe game is tight, all right, you can get the rest of the look. And then as far as hip hop is concerned, I mean, come on, you always want to look your best. You always want to, you know what I mean? Same thing is from the streets, and that's why, sneaker culture is so important to the hip hop artists. And now, it's not just about us going to the park having the best sneakers to play ball in. It's not about it's Easter, we got to get that new pair of something. We in magazines all the time. We on video. This is a new day. This is the media. So you're constantly being seen on a day-to-day basis, week to week or whatever. You can't be having the same shoes and sneakers on same time. Your shoe game got to be tight. It's one of the benchmarks that people judge you by now.
How, and you were around way before there were Air Jordans.
Oh, this wasn't no Air Jordan.
But
no
how big of an impact did Air Jordans make in New York?
Jordan had the biggest impact on sneakers I've ever seen in my life. Okay, this is when, sneakers were endorsed by stars before that. Dr. J had a pair of Cons. Those are my favorite sneakers up, before all that.
My introduction to hip hop was breakdancing, and we weren't thinking about Nikes. We had the Pumas
exactly.
with the fat laces.
Adidas, or you had Pumas. Yeah. Exactly. Because Pumas were the most comfortable sneaker to dance in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And they were suede, you know what I mean? They were soft because of the rubbery bottoms. Even Adidas were harder on top. The shell toes, they were harder. Yeah. But Pumas, they move with you. So they became the classic sneaker for B-boys. And Clyde being the first, basketball player to get a sneaker endorsement, that was big. But when Jordans came about, the whole color of Jordans, was different. Jordan wearing black socks with his sneakers and the red and black, that was different. Him getting fined for wearing a different kind of sneaker was big. Yeah. That rebelliousness right there just sparked something in people. And it was like, yeah, that's what's up.
And Nike just paid the fine each time.
Yeah, not a problem. Here, we'll pay the fine. You know how much how much notoriety we getting out of this? Yeah. No problem.